Hello everyone, it's me again with another episode. This time we are covering secret sneaky positions of Pradesh. I know this map is not loved by many. I'm kind of okay with it. You know, it's a long range, lots of spots to hide, to play with. I don't want to say I like it, but it's fine for me. But anyways, so in this episode, I want you to take any position that I covered here with the word in front of it that says technically. So you technically can get all of these positions. Well, now, should you or not, it up to you. This episode is gonna be more for fun than some tactical, advantage, gaining tactical advantage, all that stuff. Even though some of them maybe, you can still get some tactical advantages in some of the positions here in this video. So just test it, with the custom battle, try it, check if you think it's a valid position, if you should take it or not. Again, just take these all positions as a technically you can get there. And also I will probably comment here less because it's not so much to say. Pretty much you can see everything visually. Just take it and test it for yourself. Take your most favorite NBT. Less likely you can make to these positions with wheelie tanks. Again, take your any NBT or anything you like and try these positions, and I hope you will like it. As always, please leave a like and share your thoughts in the comment sections. Share with your friends this video, and leave a like and subscribe. I will continue doing this type of videos, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. I know there are some haters, but anyways, I hope you will enjoy, and let's jump into our positions today, man. So the first one, look on the map, it's from the north spawn. So I don't know, again, as I mentioned, think this is a technically you can get there. You will expose yourself a lot here, but in the early game, if you manage to get there, because as you can see your back is exposed, it's gonna be fine. I don't know if you can make it, and it's not that difficult. Pretty much any NBT or any tracked vehicle can get there pretty much. You just look at how I get to that position. You can drop smoke grenades just to cover your back from here. I did a much better job here. I just struggled with those rocks. They are slippery. As long as you make on behind this rock, you will be fine. So and from here we climb up, and even from this position you can already shoot, but the key point here is you must have good gun elevation, because as you can see we are sitting on the angle. It's hard to lift up your barrel. As you can see, there are lots of rocks. You can stay behind of those rocks and play from those rocks. And once you get to this rock, you probably need to do some crabbing to get even higher. As I'm showing here, you can drop a smoke grenade. It will somehow cover you from the enemies. I don't know. The rest is gonna be just you look at the rocks, and I will stop just talking here. Enjoy the view, guys. So this one is the same position, the same way you get there. I picked one of the rocks here, and I kind of thought maybe this rock would be, you know, some kind of good idea to, because it has some coverage. Yeah, I'm showing how I got here, the same path. So this rock, it has some kind of balcony-ish, you know, covers your right side, and from here you can, I mean, you can clean the trees depending on the situation, if you think it's safe to clean them up. Yeah, this tree was a little problem, and from here you can see all the way to their spawn, you know. You can shoot and scoop and a poop here. I mean, you can see all with your own eyes. That's their spawn, all that stuff. You can shoot and reverse back. Also, you see that balcony over there if they are pushing you. I mean, I'm showing it's here. If you wanna, you can clean these trees as well. You know, to make it more visible. They take time. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show. Whether you need to do that or not, that's up to you, but that's what you see from here. Alrighty, the same position. It's just you go crabbing. We fall down from here, previous episode. I just picked this another rock. It's much higher altitude. Again, technically you can get here. You will probably be dead by now, but this is the view you can see. Yeah, it's here. So, and then I just slide down. It's the same path. I mean, I already saw this. Yeah, just maybe, I don't know, you can jump here down to protect yourself and, you know, stop enemy tanks from pushing this position, this flank. You can use this area. The only another enemy can get you is planes, helis. You know, they can get you here. You're in open field, but from the ground, it's gonna be a little challenging for enemy team. And again, what you can see from here is clear picture of that balcony on other side of the map. And here I'm just goofing. Yeah, that's just, you know, I knew I'm not gonna make it. So this video is gonna be pretty much the solid one-shot video. So now this other position, this rock, I mean, it's very well-known rock. Everyone pretty much goes there, but no one goes to the position I'm going to show you on this one. And it's not dummy. I don't want to say it's a technically. I mean, technically you can get there, but it also has some actual benefits in real battle. First of all, this position to get there, it's pretty safe. Don't speed up here because you're gonna fall down. This is my second attempt here. Slowly jump over here and just continue the way I'm showing here and go up hills. This position pretty, as I said, useful. It gives you much higher altitude, higher ground, whatever you want to call it. Just this position over here, a little bit slippery. Make sure you don't turn left, sharp left, so you don't slide down. Once you make here, you can play right from here, like from exactly here. It's pretty good position to control that side of the map, but this is not the peak point of this rock. It has lots of bushes and trees, so you are pretty covered here. You can make up to over there. Yeah, make sure you clean up all this region, make sure there is no enemies, and after that you can just climb up. And this hill or rock, I guess that's a hill, gives you pretty good clear picture pretty much to the entire map. And this one is relatively safe position compared to previous one, and you can see what you can control, what flanks you can control. Not much to say here. And here I'm cleaning up the bushes. It's not what you need to do in real battle. I'm just want to show what you can see because they are, you know, in front of you. And it's pretty much a solid. But that little window as well over there, you know, enemies like to shoot from there. Yeah, cleaning up the bushes is just to recording purposes, to demonstration purposes. You don't have to do that. I'm just trying to show you what view do you have on top of this hill. Alrighty, next one, again, looking at the map. You drive all the way to here and return back. So we're gonna go to those rocks, on top of those rocks. North spawn, make sure, looking at the map. You drive, again, this is dangerous, but you can drive on the right side of this road. It's pretty much good coverage. However, once you get to the position where you actually need to go, and it's always good to have a little powerful MBT to do this as fast as you can, as quick as you can. So it's very easy, no crabbing needed, nothing like that. The only danger is that, like, your right side pretty much exposed to the enemy. Again, keep in mind, it's a technically you can make it. I think this position exactly is better for south spawn, the red spawn, rather than the blue spawn. That's much more makes sense from what I see. But if you only make all the way over here to the enemy side, like if you on the red spawn, you made all the way here, you know, everything is clean, you can climb up here and from here maybe control enemy spawn, you know, I don't know, you can see what you can control. I don't need to explain that to you. I think it makes more sense in terms of protection. It's make more sense to come here from the red spawn, which is on the bottom spawn. But I'm just showing it here, like whether you're on the blue spawn or red spawn, it depends on your situation. You can come here. I mean, you can again test these all positions, all those down rocks I'm showing here. You can try them as your probable position. And you know, just test these out. I'm just showing how to get here, you know, what you can see from this position, all that stuff. The rest is your, you know, situation. And also, I'm sometimes like, once I get here, I see that's a red zone, all that stuff. I'm just goofing, not super important. Again, majority of the positions on this map, the good ones are on the red zone, so we can't do anything. There are like giant hills around the map. Yeah, from here you can control pretty much their spawn, blue spawns. And yeah, I mean, you see what you can control. Yeah, but those hills around the map, they are in the red zone, so I tried to go there, but they are in red zone, so I wasn't succeeded. Alrighty, the next one, look where I am. It's on this side of the map. I will show you how I got here. Though I won't show you how I actually made it, but I will show you where you can go. It's pretty easy how to get here. You just need a little speed. I'll show you. But here I'm showing when I already got here. So again, it's probably useless to do all of this. You lose so much time to get here. It's more for fun, you know. I'm always curious what's behind that rock, behind that hill, you know, that type of thing. I like that, so I do this for my curiosity. And on the way I'm showing you, maybe you can, you know, gain some good ideas in terms of getting, you know, more advantage positions from one of my, you know, crap that I'm showing you in this video. Some of them might be, you know, useful. I don't know. Specifically for this map, you know, it's pretty open map, pretty sharp angles, so you need like very good, you know, gun elevation. Something like in artillery vehicles, like I don't know, Vidar, you know, PZH 2000s, kind of. They have very good gun elevations. Something like that, maybe, but they are giant tanks, and you know, you're pretty much like easy kill for enemy. Here I'm just showing you where you can get actually. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just showing you, and slippery, all that stuff, but you can still make it, you know, just for fun. I don't know. Yeah, here I'm thinking, oh wow, I can go up, I can grab, but when I look at the map I see red zone already. I'm thinking, why? I don't know. I just like to do this. I know, you know, players says, oh, goat, another goat, doing that. I don't give a damn about other people's, you know, opinion how I play. It's just a game. Do whatever allowed to you for you to do. That's it. Simple. I don't know. I don't get all this spawn camping haters. Dude, if I made to your spawn, that's not my problem, that's your problem. Like, make sure I'm not coming too close to your spawn. Or maybe it's a game design problem. That's definitely not a player's problem. So if I can get here, I mean, if I want to, I can get here. I don't care, you know. It's just game for, you know, just to have a fun. That's it. Yeah, here is already red zone, so I think I'm not gonna make all the way to all the top. Probably I could make it, but again, just go here and try yourself, man. I don't know. This is where we are now. Yeah, I could potentially make it, but it probably will be kind of red zone explosion. What I'm thinking of, if you can bring here some tiny tanks with ATGMs, you know, or some powerful darts, I would say, with all the bushes all around, you will be one of these trees, bushes, you know. No one even would think to look here. Yeah. So this is how we get there. Like, this is the north spawn over here, and that side. You go reverse and go a little down, and if you, where I'm pointing right now, you go here and slightly forward, and then you climb up. I tried to show here. I was slippery, and I was falling. It's possible. I did it with I got to that positions that I shown before from here. It's just I was like almost tired of all of these things. I just realized, man, I'm showing crap here. It's not like useful something. Like you just go there. So yeah, that's how you go over there from this side of the map. From here exactly, you just go reverse, little speed, you know, little crabbing, and then you can just go there straight forward. So it's over here basically, and then from here you turn up and drive. It's just a matter of, you know, little bit playing with it and you will make it. And I gave up here and just whatever. Alrighty, next one. Look at the map. We are between these two rocks on the up and my left. So you stay here, and then when you look on the left, I mean, maybe you can find it by, you know, after that tunnel, you go with this on this road and aim towards that part. Kind of hidden little window or path to get actually pretty high elevations. And I think this one will lead you actually good position, I would say. If you make all the way to this rock, I think the rest is kind of safe, I think. I don't know. But yeah, a little crabbing here. You are pretty protected, you know, you're covered with the rocks. So make sure you don't turn your tank all the way down. You will slide down and you probably will stuck there. Always stay on your side. A little crabbing. Don't try to go all the way when you reverse here, what I'm showing. Don't try go all the way up because it's too high elevation, so it slips you down. So a little here and then forward. And another tactic is when you hit your right edge to the rock, just turn your tank this way. So what it does, it's just attach itself to the rock and pushes its butt uphill. Like that's what I'm doing. I just don't know. I think I'm just turning right my tank. So this rock helps me to lift up my butt. Once you lift up your butt, you reverse, you know, do crabbing, touch the rock, and then, you know, sometimes it doesn't work, but you get the point. You know, this rock helps you to lift yourself. Then you come over here. Maybe you can climb up higher. We've been there, by the way, previously. But this rock, what it gives you, this one is actually, I would say, kind of useful rock. Now think which spawn can use this much efficiently, blue or red. That's up to you, but it's closer to the blue spawn rather than red, so I would say it's more for blue spawn. I mean, as always, you can see what you can see from here and determine whether you need to come here or not. But it's not it. There is continuation from this spawn. You can go further. I'm gonna show you in a bit. Okay, the same rock, but now I then realize, holy moly, there is a, I can go move forward. So you drive left, don't go down. We don't need that rock. We need the green rocks. So you turn left here a little bit, sliding, all that, you know, stuff, you know, and you need to go here. I mean, you can come here from that rock on the right, but you know, why would you waste your time? So at this point you are kind of exposed and it's kind of dangerous at this point. So you just check your right, make sure there is no enemy, nothing like that, and after that you can move on. you just drive. Pretty normal rocks, not too slippery, so you can make it. And you get here, and it gives you even more exposed to deeper side of the map, more middle side of the map, so we can say that. Yeah, a little bit of struggle here, not a big of a deal. You at this point already covered it, no danger. You drive all the way over here. I mean, I don't want to say this is technically, it still has some value, this position, this rock, because it has coverage. You're unexpected to be here by the enemy, and don't go left side, you might stuck over there. I don't know, maybe. So this is a little balcony over here, even though it's a little uncomfortable because so what good thing is, if you get here earlier and you turn off your engine, your enemies will go by this road forward and you can get them, kill them from their back. And again, I'm showing you what you can see. I like this line of trees here, you know, on the roadside. Looks cool. And this is the view from this position. And we are here. Alrighty, next one. Again, checking out the map. We are here. And we are going to go to this little, between these two rocks. A little, I don't want to say bad word. Whatever, you got the point. So I'm showing around where am I, so you can have idea where we are. I mean, you probably know this hill already. So you just drive as normal. I don't know, for some reason, once I got to these bushes here, I got some FPS drop or like lagging for some reason. I don't know if it's shown in the video. Maybe it was when I was doing this. It looks like it's fine. Yeah. So just driving, nothing special here. Just drive straight. I mean, you already know this position. You can control all those places. So then you can go drive over here. And you will be on top of this tunnel, and that tunnel has some coverage over here. So if you can control this tunnel. I'm first stopping here to show again, maybe if you want to play from this rock, what you can see. And then you just go down, slide down, and this little I don't know, wall over here can protect you from enemy shots, from any angles, anywhere. Just make sure you don't stuck here like I do. For some reason there is something that made me stuck here. Yeah, you just click the forward W and just wait once it slides down. I tried left, right, it didn't work, so yeah. So what it gives you, you can just scoop behind this wall, shoot and reverse back and protect yourself. This is what you can see, what you can control from here. And I'm driving forward here, it's again just for dummy reasons. No, you don't do this. Real battles. I don't know, just want to browse everywhere I can go. And this rock is kind of looks like Simba from the cartoon. And yeah. Okay. Another weirdo position. We are over here. Nothing special to get here. It's pretty much like solid straight road. You go all the way over there and just under angle, of course, not like deep, steep uphill. You will slide down. Just under angle, you can drive over here and you can see all these places. I think this position is more for blue spawn. If you will make all the way over here, you can come here and, you know, enemies will stay their back towards you, so you can get some kills from this side. Especially if you turn off your engine, they will not know someone can be on this hill, and you will drive by and you can get some kills. And I was trying here to see where I can go else without exploding on the red zone stuff. And I realized I won't be able to make it, and I just slide down. Okay, another one right after the first one. As I said, this is pretty much the one long shot video without much editing. So another position. I mean, you know where we are now on the map. I slide down from there and straight to this position. I think I'm gonna slide down here because I have too sharp angle. But what you can do instead, you don't need to go straight from here. You need to go to that side, to that rock. Again, keep angle as low as possible. And when I say low, relative to vertical, you know, don't try to be too vertical. Then, you know, standard crabbing. You put your angle and just drive reverse. If you have a fast reverse speed, that's awesome, as I have on this Fuji. But faster you go, the better, because there is a time ticking on red zone alert. And if you make on this hill, which not intended to be on here, and from here you can do. I actually used this hill in real battle. I did maybe like 3-4 kills, and then I got killed. I have to record my battles actually. You know, sometimes I have so cool battles with the nukes. But anyways, this is what you got from this position. Another one, south or red spawn, right side. Useless, completely useless something. But again, it's my curiosity. I just wanted to go there. And I see what's behind, you know, kind of thing. And they're all like a giant place, actually. But it's just, I don't know, maybe, you know, I was thinking anti-air, but anti-air is also not. It's just no need to go there. I'm just showing that there is some empty space behind this rock. I did much better job here. You can go a little, you gain a little speed. You don't slide down to this water. It's not that dangerous. Just for some reason I did like crappy job here, but it was very easy. You just go straight without struggling, as I do here. Yeah, you just need to speed and don't do like sharp angles, and you will make it. Even if you slide down to this water, don't panic. You just keep again angle, appropriate angle, and you will make it to this position. Just drive straight. There is a giant soccer field, almost open field. I don't know what you can do here, honestly, but it's here. And also, I was thinking maybe I can crab and go uphill, but there is a red zone. You can see even from the map, red zone starts too early, and with your crabbing speed, you will not be able to make to the top of that hill, and you will explode. It's here. Yeah, and it's slippery actually. Well, yeah, this is gonna be the pretty much last position. Again, I know this is not so much useful positions, but what I found, you know, this is here. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, all likes. We are gaining some subscribers. Unfortunately, my long videos don't get much views, so it's a little discouraging, but I'm gonna still continue to do these type of videos still, you know. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Leave a like, share your thoughts, subscribe, and we'll see you on next one. Hopefully something much interesting. Take care, guys.